Hey guys, what is up? This is No Gym Needed, coming back again for another Dragon Ball video. This is part 6 to what if Gohan mastered Oozaru while training with Piccolo. Now I wanted to make a correction. I've been saying Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan Blue, but that is wrong. What I mean to say is Super Saiyan 4 Blue. Okay? So, yeah. Guys, I got a couple announcements here. I am going to Japan from the 27th to the 8th. April 27th to May 8th. So, I might find some cool Dragon Ball stuff there. I'll be doing some vlogs. Maybe I'll make a what if from Japan. That'd be pretty cool. So, stay tuned for that. And let's get into this part. We are now in the Tournament of Power. So Goku also had his fight with Hit, where Hit was hired to assassinate Goku. We know Goku did it himself, and they fight. It happens exactly the same. Hit kills Goku, but Goku blasts a ki beam up into the sky before Hit can kill him, and then after Hit leaves, the ki blast falls back down and jumpstarts Goku's heart. Okay, now we're going into the Tournament of Power. Everybody's ready and the Grand Prix says, begin! And they all get ready. The Z fighters are in their battle formation, Vegeta's sticking with them, Frieza just heads off and starts blasting things. All the universes are getting ready, they're starting their plans, and chaos ensues. Well, Goku and Caulifla quickly meet up and they start fighting. They both go into Super Saiyan and he teaches her Super Saiyan 2. Kale's just watching. She tries to get in on the fight, but they say, "You're in the way, Kale." She takes it really hard. She just wants to help her sister. And then she sees Goku smiling, and she thinks Goku's taking her sister away from her. And then she sees Goku punch her sister, and she goes crazy. She just totally snaps and turns into the legendary Saiyan, which catches everyone's attention, including Vegeta's. He goes Super Saiyan 4 and comes over to get a better view. He thinks to himself, my, maybe this is how true Saiyans are. But where's her tail? Yes, maybe I'll show her an artificial moon and see what happens. Sounds like a good idea to me. Hey, Kale! Here, kitty. Look at the moon, Vegeta says. And Kale is in a daze. But who's not in a daze is Caulifla. She sees Vegeta in Super Saiyan 4, and she is astounded at that form. Meanwhile, Kale is completely hypnotized at Vegeta's artificial moon. But then, its effects wear off completely. She snaps out of it and rushes and slams through Vegeta, grabbing him by the hair, and she's just wrecking him. Vegeta's along for the ride, he can't do much right now. And then Goku. Hey, Caulifla, you should focus on your own fight. You can never learn that form of Vegeta's. You don't have a tail. Caulifla is like, what is this? Super Saiyan 3? Ah, wow. I want to learn it so bad. You can learn this. If you can keep up with me, that is. So Caulifla and Goku get back to fighting. Very enthusiastically, might I add. She really wants to attain that form. Slowly, Kale and Caulifla start to get overtaken. But Vegeta's fight is weird. Kale keeps forgetting she's fighting Vegeta and goes in other directions. She's still enraged at Goku that he punched her sister and is taking her away from her. Then Jiren blasts Kale, because she's just causing too much chaos and he's had enough of it. So, Hit and Caulifla go and help Kale. So those three regroup, and Goku and Vegeta both go challenge Jiren. However, Toppo and Dispo get in the way. They say, "You two are no match for Jiren. Even combined," Toppo states. Dispo agrees. It just makes Goku and Vegeta more curious. Then Hit targets Jiren, and they have a crazy fight. Jiren rather quickly overcomes Hit's time skip, but that's not all. Hit also has a time cage. Well, lots of people are noticing Hit and Jiren's fight because it's so high level. But someone else notices their fight too. That is Master Roshi. This is where Master Roshi is extremely useful. He instantly comes up with a plan. He calls to Gohan and says, "Gohan, what do you think of this Jiren?" Gohan says, "He must be one of the strongest in the whole tournament. The fighters in his universe admit he's their strongest. And that's not a bluff, like Beerus did with Monaka, because Jiren is beating Hit, and Hit killed Dad. We said a few mortals in the multiverse have comprehended and used God Ki. Dad and Mr. Vegeta are but a select few. This Jiren might very well be the strongest in the tournament." "Gohan," Master Roshi says, "I need you to help me with a plan." So Roshi tells his plan, and Gohan agrees to help. Then Gohan calls out to Hit and fires a beam from behind him, also towards Jiren. Hit dodges and jumps right behind Gohan, ready to time stop and eliminate him and continue his fight with Jiren. But Gohan says, "I have a message for you, please listen. You're not prepared to fight Jiren." Then Gohan says, "If you're willing to hear us out, follow me." Then he uses a solar flare and retreats from before Jiren. Hit follows, and Jiren walks away. We know if Hit continued, he would have been eliminated, like in the show. Now Gohan takes Hit to Roshi. He doesn't feel threatened at all, because they're not threatening, and they don't seem very cunning or malicious. So Roshi tells Jiren of his plan. Hit is extremely doubtful that it can work, but Roshi proves the plan is good. Then Hit says, "Okay, I'll do it. That Jiren has a dangerous power lurking in him." Then Goku instant transmissions in and is like, "What are you guys doing?" "What? Hit? Why are you here, Hit?" "Hit, I want my rematch." Then Gohan says, "We're going to eliminate Jiren." Then Goku complains again. "No, I'm gonna fight him," he says. "Don't argue," Roshi says. "Goku, if you want to fight him, go try now." So Goku goes to challenge him. Meanwhile, Vegeta is still in Super Saiyan 4, eliminating people left and right. While Goku's fighting Jiren, Hit says, "If this works, won't Goku be mad we eliminated him?" "Yes," Roshi says, "but he agreed to make this a team effort before we started. Now, let's go!" They get closer to Jiren, but there's a lot of spectators watching Goku and Jiren. Also, Frieza's fighting Dispo now, and Vegeta started his fight with Toppo. Therefore, Goku and Jiren keep fighting uninterrupted. Goku in Super Saiyan Blue, and Jiren still not using much of his power. They keep fighting. Now we switch to Vegeta and Toppo. In the anime, this fight really highlighted how much Vegeta had changed, and he revealed it's more than just about pride for him now. Now it's about protecting, not throwing things aside for strength. He's done that before, and he was forced to admit his weakness. But then Gohan reached out a hand, and Bulma lent her support to help him. Sure, he got absorbed by Boo, but he made up for that by stopping Frieza from blowing up the planet. Then by borrowing everyone's energy, he fulfilled his mother's prophetic words and avenged the Saiyan race. Now his strength lays in the kindness of others, and the least he can do is beat up Toppo and show him anyone who talks of ideals just to throw them all away and contradict himself for a little extra power will be crushed, and his weakness will be shown to him. So they fight, eventually leading to Toppo abandoning his justice and becoming a god of destruction. But Vegeta meant everything he said. This time, he's not asking others for help. With his own pride before him, he will unleash whatever it takes to stop Toppo. Without throwing away a single thing, Vegeta goes to his final form, Super Saiyan 4 Blue, and is taking the Hawkeye hits, and dishing out his own blows as well. Then Toppo gets more and more angry, and Vegeta's taking a lot of damage. But he just can't accept Toppo's hypocrisy. He remembers Bulma, Trunks, Bola. Thinks about how far he's come since the time he was under Frieza's command. Thinks to himself,
do I truly believe what I'm saying? I mean, I failed every time. Against Kakarot in the beginning. Against Frieza on Namek. Against Cell and the Cell Juniors. Against Majin Buu. And I didn't beat Beerus or Frieza without help. Can I really beat this idiot shouting justice here and now? I mustn't doubt myself. I must beat him.
Then Vegeta looks over and sees Goku fighting his hardest against Jiren. Jiren socks him and Goku gets smashed into the ground, gets up, coughs, then grins and says, "Yep, I knew you were strong, but that's what I prefer." Then he looks at Vegeta. "You okay, Vegeta?" All of a sudden, Vegeta's primal Saiyan instinct of rivalry and pride just takes him over.
Of course I am, Kakarot, because Saiyans have no limits.
Then Vegeta gets up and says to himself,
Now that's something I truly believe.
And Vegeta starts powering up. He blasts Toppo with a humongous beam, and Toppo's taking it, and it's a pretty even beam struggle. He's erasing it, Vegeta's throwing it, and Vegeta just starts powering up. He goes to his max, and from there, he keeps charging.
Oh no! At this rate, he'll self-destruct,
Piccolo says.
Vegeta, don't do it!
But Vegeta's already made up his mind. He's made his decision. He'll blow up or ascend. Either way, he'll show Toppo. He would have had a better chance holding his ideals and not lecturing him, especially about throwing away things that have meaning. Yes, Vegeta's decided. He will throw away nothing and protect everything, no matter what. Then, as Vegeta keeps powering up, he realizes his ki is seeping out, and that's not good for Divine Ki. So Vegeta creates a ki field around his body, so the ki can seep out a little bit, but he can still keep collecting for his very last, final flash, so to speak. Then something happens. His heart starts to beat irregularly. He gets slightly lightheaded, and his breathing changes a bit. He wonders,
Is this it? Is this my limit?
Then somehow, all of a sudden, all the ki in his body feels like it condenses, as if all of a sudden his body can hold 100 times more ki, even though a minute ago he was about to pop. So he looks around, and everyone's jaw dropped. He doesn't know why. Goku says, "Vegeta, your hair!" Vegeta looks down, and his hair has turned dark, deep, glowing purple. Could this be? Has Vegeta truly unlocked a new transformation? Yes, he has. Whis, what's going on? Beerus says. Whis just smiles. We're about to see something interesting, it seems, he says. Then Vegeta's like,
Well, I guess I'll try powering up.
He powers up and the entire arena shakes. The air cracks. The entire dimension rumbles.
Well then, without further ado, time to teach this guy about not throwing important things away. Hey, Toppo! Eat this! Erase it if you can!
In an instant, Toppo is in the stands. What? Toppo? How? The Universe 11 Supreme Kai says.
I'm sorry, he was too strong. Sorry, Jiren.
Then Kale and Caulifla think it's best to team up against Goku. So they fuse into Kefla, and they fight Goku. Goku has to tap into Ultra Instinct Omen, and they're having an amazing fight. The power is just so vast and deep in this tournament. Everything is just on such a high level. They're having a crazy fight, but Goku gets the better of her, and Kale and Caulifla end up getting eliminated as well. Now, Goku goes directly for Jiren. He is in the zone, and he is about to have the fight of his life. He is taking on Jiren with everything he has. Jiren's starting to raise his power a little bit, but Roshi, Hit, and Gohan also go over there. And Roshi says, "Now, Jiren!" And Hit time cages Jiren. And Roshi is already saying, "Evil containment wave, Mafuba!" and traps Jiren in the jar. Then Hit time cages the jar and throws it over the edge of the arena. With that, they finish the tournament, and wait, what? Vegeta grabs the jar.
Hey, I need a challenge. I want to fight this Jiren.
And everyone's like, "Vegeta, what are you thinking? This is about more than just a fight. Dang it, Vegeta, that new form. It brought back your stupid pride. At this rate, you're gonna lose everything."
Ha, I'm not scared of some gray alien. Let's let him out and come out and play. Hello, Jiren. How you doing?
Jiren is pissed. He cannot believe he was almost just beaten and taken out of the tournament that easily. He is not gonna mess around anymore. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this part. I put a lot of work into the pictures, so I hope you really enjoyed that aspect of this what if as well. Alright guys, wrapping it up here. Let's go for 30 likes on this. 30 likes and you'll guarantee another part. Have a great night.
Why would you fight for love when nobody cares? When everybody wants dirty affairs.